how you all doing? So I'm called to speak to you about the ascension and the transmutation of the current energy that is being manifested through this corporate network, this government, economical climate, and a lot of the ancient mystics and the scribes of past have talked about the esoteric knowledge that we need in order to transmute and go beyond some of the dark forces that are being allowed to manifest in people's consciousness. And every single human being on this earth starts out as this innocent baby and then learns different things throughout the times that we're evolving through society to adapt and survive. But the ecosystem we've created and allowed to be created is not for the betterment of humanity. And we now need to be mindful of going beyond and evolving our consciousness and upgrading our consciousness in order for human beings to thrive and work with the ecosystem in this planet that we so desperately need to survive, and it's essential for our future generations, it's essential for our children, it's essential for our well-being and our happiness while we're alive in our lifetimes. And for me, I want to do everything in my power through raising vibrations, through consciousness, through sending messages, through work, energy work, that I can to assist this process and shift that we need on planet Earth now. Don't get me wrong, there are many beautiful, amazing, benevolent souls here working for this same universal cause, and we're all working together, so that is a beautiful thing. And we're all kind of, maybe sometimes we're on our separate paths, because I work a lot in my solitary space, but I know that I'm working for the common good with others too, and that is a powerful feat, when you can indirectly work that way. But also, like I've said in other videos about the tribal connection and the kind of indigenous nature that we must now invoke in order to kind of energetically reverberate some of these dark systems that have been allowed to go in place in order for the type of consciousness upgrade that we need. But we need to infiltrate this into systems. We need to build this as an energy, as a global grid, as a network. And it is happening. We are building these energetic spheres, but we need to continue to build, just as the corporate world and the greedy world and the evil is being allowed to build and destruct the beautiful planet. Those of us who are awake and aware need to remember we can connect with Mother Earth and that energy, the nutrition, the life force, and build energetically an invisible energy ecosystem infrastructure, using our energy, using sound vibration, using healing, using all these different modalities that we can learn and evolve to. And it then creates an invisible energetic sphere that is really difficult through spiritual law and ascension law to permeate. This is what I believe we need to do. We need to build an energetic structure on this planet, like to do with the ley lines, like to do with planetary structure. Like, as human beings, we have this power and energy to create this energetic sphere, this energetic network, like how spiders weave their web. We need to create the web of light. We need to create an energy that is below the sky and above the earth that counteracts and counterbalances this military operation, which is so disgusting to me. Like, is no respect for life. It's just predatory. And fair enough, in the animal kingdom there is predatory things, but in the new consciousness and in the new time, we can dissolve that, because I believe in equality, and I believe that it's about equality and everybody working together for oneness and going beyond. So some of the tools we need is sound frequency, intentional focus and concentration, the daily practice of invoking within the spirit of our spiritual power, knowing the power that we have, and almost like planting it around like seeds with purity. It's important we have purity, the pure divination, to plant that around so that people can actually access that telepathic energy, and it can manifest in the form of gardening. You can go and plant trees, you can plant seeds, everybody coming together, lifting, like what I'm doing, YouTube broadcasts. It's an energy, it's an energy, it's an energy. That is what we need. Creating music, creating even protesting with spiritual energy, peaceful protest, you know, writing letters, like all these different things, they are sending energy. These are focuses, these are focal points. So I just believe that when we use our focus with pure intention, we are very powerful, and we all must work towards the common good of upgrading our consciousness for everyone. Sometimes people are so stuck in their little streamlined systems that they don't realise like they're being part of this network, and sometimes all we need to do is to just remind them what their purpose is here and what the purpose of what they're doing is. Because I think what happens is people get so caught up in survival, they get so lost and caught in a system, they don't even realise that their indirect actions are causing destruction. They don't realise because they're just stuck in survival mode. So for those of us that are awake and aware, we have to remind our fellow brothers and sisters what they're working with and what their indirect actions are contributing to. And I just believe that the ascension of our planet is going to happen necessarily, but if we want to thrive and survive and be well and be peaceful and be, you know, of a majestic nation that's like peaceful, if we want to live in peace and fucking love, we need to create these systems and work with each other. The Kundalini ascension must happen. Please research it, and I will be posting more on this. I hope somebody was inspired today. Let me know what you feel is happening in these times. Comment below. One love. Bobby Neo.